USS Perkins DD-877 was the third naval ship named for Commander George H. Perkins, UNS, who was born in 1835 and died in 1899. Created by Consolidated Steel Corporation at Orange, Texas on June 19, 1944, she was launched on December 7, 1944 by Miss Lors Anderson and commissioned on April 4, 1945 with Commander Thomas M. Fleck in command. Perkins had a nautical range of 4,500 miles at 20 knots and was armed with 6 5-inch anti-aircraft guns, 11 20-millimeter anti-aircraft guns, and 12 40-millimeter anti-aircraft guns, as well as 10 21-inch torpedo tubes. Perkins, converted to a radar picket destroyer at the Norfolk Navy Yard, joined Destroyer Division 52 at Pearl Harbor and was deployed to the Far East in August 1945. Present in Tokyo Bar for the Japanese surrender, Perkins was joined Task Force 33 to serve in the Marshall Islands, the Marianas, and off of Japan. The destroyer returned to Pearl Harbor in April 1945 and arrived at San Diego later in the month. Deployments from the 7th Fleet in the Western Pacific and with the 1st Fleet off the West Coast continued until 1962, when Perkins underwent FRAM II overhaul at the Long Beach Naval Shipyard. Perkins then resumed annual deployments to the Far East, which included services off the coast of Vietnam. Decommissioned in 1973, Perkins was transferred to Argentina and renamed Commando Pi. The ship was sank by the Argentine Navy by a torpedo and is now used for scraps there in 1984. The ship's current location is south of San Bron Bay, 2 miles off of Itapote Island. Since the ship is already slowly being turned into scraps, the most plausible salvage operation would be to float a boat out to the wreck 2 miles offshore and send divers down to the ship and slowly cut off pieces, which is also being done now, to be reused.